Donnie,
Yes,
what are you doing?
we're down here. We had a bunch of people on our last video tell us that we was doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, some of them was telling us we was doing it right. But either way, we did something.
So we're going to look at this tiny home today. Now, Donnie, tell them what we usually do. We're not tiny home people. We don't know anything about that.
Yeah, we're not tiny home people. We go and we buy inexpensive mobile homes, put them on 1 acre lots, and rebuild the mobile homes.
Yeah, so we're mobile home people. That we rent them and renovate them.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling us the mobile homes we should do a tiny house.
Yeah.
So we're just down here looking at one.
Yeah, so we're down here looking at these tiny homes, as they call them. Now, we had a lot of people in the previous video that seemed to not understand what was going on, okay? We're not trying to sell you this. We could care less if you buy this. We have nothing to do with these people. If you think this is the biggest piece of crap you've ever seen, good for you. But some people are really interested in this kind of stuff. And so we're here, we're just gonna film a little video of the type of things that they're selling in our community. It appears to be the Taj Mahal of tiny homes. We're going to check it out. So we had a lot of people say, that's not a tiny home, it's a shed. What do you say to that, Donnie?
That's what all of them start as.
Yeah, they start as a shed, come on. We're not, look people, we're just starting out here, all right? Baby steps. So we're here looking at this tiny home. This is another one that's made by Old Hickory, which apparently in this area makes a bunch of them. Again, we don't care if you buy it. We're not trying to sell you an Old Hickory. But there's some signs and stuff on this one that we figured we would show you. Let me show them this up here first, Donnie. On the previous one, we talked about this paint that they put on it and the siding, and you were saying it's cardboard.
It is made from
It's like cardboard, right? So if you look,
close.
you can get a little view of it. This is what it's made from. It's got nice paint on it though, but here we can see a spot down here where they didn't get it painted behind it. So they give you a little more idea of what kind of material we're looking at. Okay, so they don't caulk it. It does have what I would call really nice paint on it though.
It is very nice paint.
Well, there's a sign up here at this place. They're calling this Tough LP Smart Panel Siding. We did have a few people comment and say that it's called Smart Panel. It says resist termites and fungal decay and has a 50-year limited warranty.
Ooh.
And it's tried and true, they say. So
It's basically sawdust that they put glue in and compress it.
yeah,
So
they think it'll last 50 years, or at least there's a limited 50-year warranty. So we'll walk around this one.
probably will if you keep it painted.
Yeah. So this is, I think, is this the same exact color that the other one was that we did?
Close.
So they've got a window in the end here. We were mentioning that the windows are just little utility windows, kind of, just shed windows, basically, like mobile home windows. Yeah, they drug that one through, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They had a little boo-boo there whenever they were installing.
This one's gonna be a 40, Ronnie.
Yeah, this is a big one. One thing about this one, people were complaining about the other one that there wasn't a second door. This one does have a second door, and then a lot of people were mentioning the old shotgun houses, and this one's set up like a shotgun house. If you're not familiar with a shotgun house, back in the day, they made these little square houses, kind of like this, actually. Maybe, really not this wide. This is wider than a shotgun house. But they would have a front door, and then you walked in and there was a hallway from the front to the back door. And then there was rooms off to the side, usually 4 rooms or so. And if you fired a shotgun down the hallway, you could go right through the house without hitting anybody. That was the whole idea of the...
We're getting an echo. We better walk down here.
That was the whole idea of the house. Or the name, I mean. All right, so this one, it looks like they've came up with a kind of interesting layout. We'll go inside and see it here in a second. Windows in both ends, windows in both sides on the front and the back. The back's similar to the front. Now, it has a little porch on the front.
4 runners on it.
It's got the runners on the bottom. Somebody was saying you got to watch out. Sometimes they're notched.
And you want 4x6 notched instead of 4x4?
Yeah, that makes sense. So I don't know. Let's see here. This front piece, that's just a 2x4 or a 2x6.
It's spliced there again.
Yeah. So the runners are spliced together. They're not continual all the way through. All right.
2x6 floorboards.
So it's got a little stoop on the front.
This one is different.
This one's built a little different.
Didn't the other one have?
The other one just had plywood down. I don't know what this is.
I don't think this is plywood.
Very spacious. I mean, this literally could be a house if you could get it legal. So that's the other thing we needed to talk about. Everybody keeps saying, oh, it's illegal, it's illegal, it's illegal. Yeah, some of these are completely illegal in your neighborhood. But if you're living off grid, what the hell are they gonna do about it?
Yeah. The only reason people are gonna take this totally wrong.
They take everything we do the wrong way. It'll be fine. Go ahead and piss them off, Tony.
The only reason that you need to be legal is to hook up to power.
Yeah, to get your power hooked up, you need to be legal. Now, we're not telling you what to do.
You can drill a well.
We're not telling you what to do.
And you can put a septic tank in.
Why are we even looking at these? It's because people don't have the money to buy a new house. When you go out and the new house is $250,000, a lot of people say, I can't do that. You know? And then if you get a mobile home, the mobile homes now, about the cheapest you can get one delivered is about 70 grand, 65 to 70 grand.
65 to 70 grand, then you got all that other stuff on top of it.
This building here is probably 17, 18 grand, maybe 20 grand, something like that. They don't have the price in here, but it's probably 20 grand. And you can get them much cheaper than this if you go smaller. Now, a lot of people are getting these tiny homes that are built to code and they will pass a building inspection and the city will come out and pat you on the back for doing a good job. So in some areas, you're gonna have to do that. But in other areas, you're gonna have to use solar powered, drill a well, and use a septic system.
Or put you up a salt service.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a salt service is, Google it.
Yeah, so.
This siding might be different.
We're not telling you to buy this or buy anything. We're just saying there's options, and some people are using this as an option. And to the point that they're building these big old sheds with vaulted ceilings and crap, and I mean, it's pretty amazing, really.
Yeah, think about it. It's got two regular house doors on them. There's no way that this is designed for a shed.
Yeah, they're not designing this for a shed. They want people to buy this and try to turn it into a house.
Now, some people said that, that there's no header on it. Yeah, there's no header on it.
Yeah, so the windows are not up to code because there's.
When was the last time you saw a shed that was caved in above the window?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody's blowing some smoke somewhere.
Yeah. So.
But yes, to get it to code, you would have to change that. But that cutting 2x4, cutting 2x4, cutting 2x4, cutting 2x4, put another 2x6. I mean, come on, people. It's very easy to do.
It can be done. You might have a problem here, but it can be done.
This siding, I believe, is different, Ronnie, because that stuff that I'm used to is not particle board on the back. It's not that wafer board like that.
Yeah, so maybe this is something a little nicer. I don't know, it's got a 50-year limited warranty, but you know how that goes.
Or they might have doubled up on it. I don't know.
If you had a problem, they might tell you, well, it's been 50. They might prorate it and give you like a piece of it or something.
It's awful funny. It's T111 on one side, nothing on the back side. So they might have double layered it.
Okay, and then let's show them up top. It has LP Radiant Barrier Tech Shield on it. It says protect from moisture prior to installation. Foil face require airspace on all installations. Roofs this side down. Gable ends this side in. Blah, blah, blah. So I guess that's supposed to keep it warmer. I will say that this building is a little warmer inside than it is outside.
They're screwing every one of the joists.
Yeah.
Usually, you use toenail them.
I noticed that on the other one too, that they did that.
And for some reason, they tripled them right here.
Yeah. So would you live in this thing?
Oh, yeah. If I needed to.
Yeah, if you needed to, this is better than nothing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So we're talking about people living out in the woods that don't have anything, and the local government tells them that they can't live in something like this.
The local government couldn't do anything about it, I don't believe. I mean, obviously they can come and arrest you and take you in, but
for living in a shed.
I mean, they're not going to do that. It's tempered glass.
Yeah, the windows are weird to me because they're nothing great. They're little.
They're nothing great, but
they're kind of mid-range.
they're better than any shed that
Yeah, they're better than the typical shed windows.
And they got screens on them. I mean, everything about this place screams house.
Yeah, they're trying to make it a cheap house. Is what they're trying to do. But if you asked them that, they would deny it till the end of time. But I'll tell you what I won't deny. We are not trying to sell you this. So if you want to talk crap about them in the comments below, you go ahead and write ahead. We also had people complaining that the outside walls were not 2x6 walls. I don't know that is that a requirement everywhere?
The outside walls in a house is not 2x6 walls.
I think in some places though, the building code.
Some places are 2x6s, but you don't.
In some places, the building codes that you got to have 2x6s, or it may be now the national code says you got to have 2x6s.
Let's get down to the brass tacks, okay?
Yep.
This thing's got 2x6 floor.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Here we go, brass tacks.
My mobile home's got 2x6 floor.
Yeah, he's gonna bring them to mobile homes, and all bets are off. Yep.
This thing's got 2x4 walls.
Yep.
My mobile home's got 2x4 walls.
Or 2x3.
No, 2x4 on the outside.
It's always 2x4 on
It's
the outside.
always 2x4 on the outside.
Okay.
2x3's on the inside. This is sitting on a 4x4 runner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting on a 2x12 steel I-beam.
Mm-hmm. He's making a point that they're similar to how trailers are built.
People saying these, trailers are junk. They're the same thing. You get down to it, yeah, you got bigger roof trusses, but that's it. I mean, it's half the cost.
Yeah. I mean, I could see. So, what people are typically doing is they've got land that's like grandpa's farm or something, or they've got 7 or 8 acres. So they've got land. They've got power on the land for the house, but now Junior needs a place to stay, or Junior's baby mama kicked him out or something, right? And so they're buying crap like this, stuff like this. I'm not, and then they're putting it on the property, and then they're running power to it, running water to it, and they live in it. There's plenty of room to live in here. I mean,
Yeah, think about it this way. This your bedroom. I mean, how you got plenty of room?
yeah, that would be a very large bedroom.
That's a huge bedroom.
Yep. This could be the living room, kitchen, and a bathroom.
Yeah, half of that for the kitchen. Right?
I mean, there's plenty of room in this one. This thing's huge. What size would you say this is, Donnie?
It's got to be 40 by 16.
40 by 16. Yeah, I'd say that.
It might be 14, but
Yeah. I think
yeah, it's probably 14.
you can tell by you can tell by the
4, 8, 12, maybe 14. 14 by 40. But now they can go up to 16 wide. I've seen them 16 wide.
yeah.
So
we've had a bunch of people saying that we're shaming people to live in a. We're not shaming anything. We're just showing you different things that people are doing in our area. Some of you live in New York City. You don't see anything like this. You do now because we're showing it to you on this video.
New York City, you wouldn't get away with this.
Yeah.
So,
Some of you live in Europe, and you're saying that this is much bigger than an apartment in Europe. Well, okay. We're not commenting on any of that. We're just saying where we live, this is what people are doing.
Yeah, people are using these things for obviously what they're intended. A house.
And so this thing's about, if it was 20 grand, we'll say, people can get $20,000. I mean, you can get that on a credit card.
Yeah.
You get approved for a credit card, go down to the bank and pull out all the money on it, and you can pay for something. And they also do payments on it. So if you've got decent credit, they do payments.
Well, everybody's saying if you buy it on credit on the comments that it would be 3 times as much.
It probably would.
That's how life is. Everything's
Yeah, that's how credit works. That's why I don't use it. But
then people on there asking us how much money we got. I mean, that has nothing to do with any damn
who
thing.
cares? That doesn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so there's a lot of, we're just showing.
Yeah. People take things way too seriously. Folks, there's a road right there. If you drive down the road, you too could pull in here and walk in here with a camera and film a video. It's not that big of a deal. We're just showing you things that you might find interesting. So my takeaways from it, this is the biggest damn shed I've ever seen. It's a nice shed. I mean, I can't believe they went through all the trouble to put the gables in the end and everything on the front and everything. It seems to be pretty well built to me. A lot of people said it was built like crap, and then a lot of people said it was built really nice, so I guess everybody's different. They appear to be building something that they expect people to possibly use as a home, whether legal or illegal. I think the paint job's pretty nice on the outside, even though they didn't caulk it.
Yep, I think it is too.
So,
Y'all, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Like I say, we normally do mobile home. So go down there and look at some of our other videos. Give us a thumbs up for filming. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.
I put up a playlist here of one of the mobile homes that we fixed up if you're interested in seeing just what we're typically working with, which is usually a used mobile home, so completely different than this. We'll see you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed it.